being productive, bringing their kids.
Yeah, my bad. Not to cut you off on that though, but before we even think about putting a rec center over there, just for the safety we feel taking the kids, I'm pretty sure y'all are good. But just before we get to think about that, I want you to be honest with me. If we're gonna put anywhere over there, if possible, would you consider pushing peace with 39th?
Yeah, because look, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Most of my beefs come from my little brothers. You feel me? People playing with my brothers and shit. Like a lot of people ain't play with me in this world. You feel me? Something might happen with my brother, and I feel some way about my brother. You feel me? So like, I feel like with shit like that going on, the crime rate to be down, niggas wouldn't be doing a lot because like, you feel me? Like, look, you remember how the Boys and Girls Club shit is?
Yeah.
Just imagine if some people like Tay and J-Man could get funded for their own program like that. Now they got establishments all over the city and they hoods where they putting kids in and doing it. It will be less other shit going on because it's the kids doing it.
True.
I'm telling you where I'm from. It's the kids doing it. Feel me? It's no. So if we could get them somewhere to be safe, because a lot of my shorties that be out here tripping like that don't got too many places to go and be out here roaming and be getting into bullshit, you know. But then we got some that just stick around us, and we, you know, being around us, we influencing them to be better and shit. So they doing better and shit.
Yeah, and first I'm down with the idea, and I'm down for the cause 100%. But it's like we talking about putting this in the hoods, but it's like, if we're gonna put it in the hood, we gotta be aware of what else is around, you know. And for some situations, like as far as y'all, like if we could have a rec center by y'all, but OPM like literally right over there. So it's like, who's to say we can have it right there without something potentially happening?
And then look, now that's why I would think for us to say like this, right?
Right.
Alhamdulillah, you feel me? I took my shahada and I'm you feel me? I've been trying to, you feel me, practice being righteous and on my deen. You feel me? And what I noticed where I'm from, everybody respect the ox.
Right.
You feel me? Tay Savage got the ox behind him. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
No. He got Aki them behind him. And I feel like where we from is people that's not Muslim. Where we from, we got people that's not Muslim, right? But they respect what we got going on so much that when it's time for that, bro, them stand down.
Word.
So just imagine the Muslims, Tay, J-Man, together, create their name, not the Boys and Girls Club, but just as an example, some like the Boys and Girls Club, and they get funded for these for these spots, and they got the Muslims protecting the spots. Like you got a Muslim brother working the doors of these places, taking these kids' names down when they signing in, and the brothers is being active with these kids, helping these kids. That's what the Muslims about. Feel me? They about that. They about that. They love to be involved in that, helping the community like that. If the pieces to this big puzzle that we all create, that bro them created and started all of this, they put them pieces together, bro. And we'll have something crazy for the generations coming. It'll be a lot slowed down.
And do you feel like religion overall is what the youth needs in order for it to be easier for everyone to think and consider it?
See, I won't even say religion overall, but me personally, I would push you to learn something about being a Muslim. Even if you don't want to be one, like me, I didn't want to be one at first. I just wanted to know about it. Mm-hmm. And when I learned about it, I realized, oh, okay, no disrespect to nobody racist or nothing like that, right? But you feel me? A white guy, he might feel comfortable in a race like, in something like, you know, Christianity. He might feel it's easy for him to connect through that. Like, you know, as a black person, it was easy for me to feel and connect, you feel me, with Islam. To understand, you feel me? Like, so, like, in the culture I'm from too, there's so many people that latch on to it, and I know why, because you feel me, it's easier for a person of our culture to understand and feel it, because you feel me, we went through what we went through, you feel me? So like, yeah, I'm big on thinking like, you feel me, like if you believe in something, you feel me, and you practice on, you feel me, like standing on it, that you feel me, you can get the good out of yourself in it if you can find it. You feel me? Like you can find it. Everybody need to believe in something, you feel me, to go to the next level that they trying to get to, you feel me? Like whether it's your homies and how hard they pushing for you, or you went to your Bible and you know, deep on your religion, whatever it is that push you. For me, it was this. Like, it was this to start being better as a person and shit. It was this. This what did it for me. It might be something else for another person, but I'll push you to try what I tried. Feel me? Because I've been enlightened on Islam. You feel me? I got a better way of thinking out of this shit.
For sure. Now, we're going to talk about this for us, the most important questions. The rest of the important questions here. Now, we hear all this from y'all, but when it comes down to
That's the word, big bro.
When it comes down to we're hearing this from adults. This whole conversation is an adult conversation.
Yeah.
And we as adults, we can push this all day, but we still got the youth that's out here. And what's being glorified right now is youth rappers. And with the youth rappers, they got that YN title on them. And YN is usually referred to in a negative way. And with the music that's being promoted by these young rappers, it's YN energy. It's basically promoting that could influence the youth to basically keep going with the shit, you know? Even though I'm not gonna throw that on them, but that's how the media gonna look at it. So do you agree? Do you feel like the young rappers that we listen to as of right now should push peace just as much as the adults is in order for this to actually be influential?
Chicago Wave, what's your message to the youth?
It's a million things I can say to them, but if there's one thing that they need to know that I feel like they should know, I'm here for them.